Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are kicking off with our WWE Champion in action. Yes, that's right. Aleister Black is going to be going one-on-one with the plucky Mark Andrews. And Mark Andrews, he's got one hell of a challenge here tonight. I mean, he faced Tommaso Ciampa last week, the Intercontinental Champion, and came up in a loss. But now he's got a second opportunity. He's going to be going one-on-one with the WWE Champion. And you can just see as Aleister Black has that WWE Championship around his waist. He makes his way towards the ring, certainly thinking about his proclamation that he made last week when he challenged Seth Rollins and Ricochet to one last match for the WWE Championship in a TLC match in the main event at Armageddon in 2 weeks' time. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, Aleister Black is going to be giving Mark Andrews a run for his money. He's going to have to be on high alert all throughout this match. And we have a lot more in store for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Our main event, we will be seeing some of Raw's hottest stars in a fatal four-way. The winner will face Shayna Baszler for the Raw Women's Championship at Armageddon, as Lacey Evans, Rhea Ripley, Mickie James, and Sarah Logan, all four will be in attendance for that fatal four-way match. And we also have Chris Jericho going one-on-one with Noam Dar here tonight. And a little bit later, we have some stipulation matchups as the Miz and Dolph Zigger are going to team up to take on the United Kingdom Champion Andrade and a partner of his choice. And if Dolph Ziggler and the Miz can pick up the win, Dolph will challenge Andrade, Cien, Almas at Armageddon for the United Kingdom Championship. And that's all to come here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we will also hear tonight from Shinsuke Nakamura as he makes his proclamation as to why he challenged Matt Riddle to Armageddon. And as you hear that music hit, Aleister Black pacing around the ring, waiting for his opponent to come in. Mark Andrews, he's only, made his debut last week, and he came out a pretty good showing against Tommaso Ciampa. If it weren't for the fact that Tommaso pretty much screwed him out of a victory by distracting the referee and using a low blow against Mark Andrews, and then hitting him with the fairy tale ending. Mark Andrews would have had that match won. So Mark Andrews, he was upset. He went to Drake Maverick and he said, "Please give me another chance to redeem myself. Let me get another opportunity to be, the best that I can be." So with Drake Maverick's good wishes, he pretty much said, "Okay, we're going to give you a champion. We're going to give you a shot. We're going to give you an opportunity to face the WWE Champion." Mark Andrews, he's got to have some good implications. I mean, almost defeated the Intercontinental Champion. Imagine if he will be able to knock off the WWE Champion here tonight. We would never hear the end of it. And here we go. The match starts out. Aleister Black and Mark Andrews already in a collar and elbow tie-up here. Both of these men very well known around the European wrestling circuit as Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews trying to go for a Hurricane Rana. Aleister catches him and just drops him for a power bomb. Made their names known in promotions such as ICW. ICW, Evolve. Both of these men, made their names known even before they were in WWE. But now, Aleister Black and Mark Andrews, they're in a WWE ring. This is where the big boys play. And Mark Andrews now into the corner. Just gets knocked down with a flying forearm by Aleister Black. And Aleister Black, we've been, keeping tabs on him, been trying to figure out, what has been on his mind ever since, Aleister Black. He's been trying to keep tabs on Ricochet and Seth Rollins. A couple weeks ago, interfered in the Falls Count Anywhere match with Ricochet and Seth Rollins and helped and helped out Ricochet by delivering a black mass to Seth Rollins. And look at this, Mark Andrews gets right up, and look at that, tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana. Mark Andrews, he's definitely got some spunk on him. He's got some pep. And look at this, Mark Andrews just comes in with a Hurricane Rana once again. And this is a non-title match, ladies and gentlemen. Championship is not on the line. But the next time you see the WWE Championship on the line will be at Armageddon, when Seth Rollins, Ricochet, and Aleister Black will fight in a triple threat TLC match for the WWE Championship. Look at that! Mark Andrews with a springboard just jumps right on, throwing Aleister Black away, essentially. And there's a chop. And look at this. Oh, trying to go for a roundhouse kick. But Aleister Black ducks and delivers a knee strike of his own and a foot stomp. And now Aleister Black is just kind of teasing Mark Andrews a little, and drops him with a back suplex. And Aleister Black won that WWE Championship all the way back at SummerSlam, where he defeated AJ Styles in very controversial fashion due to John Cena's stipulation change halfway through the match. But ever since then, Aleister Black's been holding his own, facing the likes of Seth Rollins, Ricochet, had a match against AJ Styles and John Cena at No Mercy in a triple threat. Oh, man. So Aleister Black, you cannot say that he's a false champion. He's been showing that he's worthy of being the world champion. He's held that title for nearly 4 months now. And look at this now, Aleister Black, he's in the drop zone. Mark Andrews, tope con gyro to the outside. Mark Andrews just wiping out the WWE champion at ringside. And now Mark Andrews making his way up the turnbuckle. And now Mark, look at this. Try to deliver a axe handle to the back of the head as Aleister Black was getting up. But Aleister drops him with a German suplex. Bridged right in. And Mark Andrews with the kick out. And Aleister Black's just giving himself enough space to survive. Look at this. Aleister Black powering Mark Andrews up with a German. Aleister Black is just taking his time, picking apart Mark Andrews. And look at this. Man. Delivering that combo, just delivering a beautiful roundhouse to the side of the head to the young man Mark Andrews. Look at this. Pulls him down and does it again. See, man, Mark Andrews kicks right up. And he almost kicked him in the face. And yeah, he definitely kicked him in the face that time. As look at this now, Mark Andrews scrambling into a pinfall. Shoulders are down, but no. Mark Andrews, we saw him pull out that shooting star press to almost put away Tommaso Ciampa. And we saw him use the, Stun Dog Millionaire. Look at this. Aleister is not happy. Look at this. Man. Look at that. Mark Andrews with a slap to the face of Aleister Black. He didn't take that too lightly, as Aleister pretty much just decimates him. And now Aleister Black, look at this. No. Once again, using that combo to his advantage. Aleister Black knows he's just going to keep throwing the same. But Mark Andrews moves out of the way of that flying forearm. Look at this. Mark Andrews out of it. Stun Dog Millionaire. Mark Andrews, Stun Dog Millionaire. Aleister Black, he could be put away here. Shoulders are down, but no. Damn, I really thought Mark Andrews just put away Aleister there. And now Mark Andrews, look at that. Mark Andrews tried to come in with an enziguri. Aleister just catches the leg, just sweeps him out from under him, and try to go for a DDT. Mark Andrews just plops him right down. Second rope Mark Andrews is on. And look at this. Beautiful senton bomb from the second rope. And now Mark Andrews, I don't know what he's got in mind, just wrenching in on that arm. Wants to attack as much as he can. Man. And look at this now. Mark Andrews just looking to the outside. Look at that. Man. Mark Andrews delivering a suicidal DDT to the outside. Mark Andrews definitely pulling out all the tricks in his book to take down the WWE Champion. And now the referee at a count of 3. I would say that Mark Andrews is championship worthy, but he's got to prove that. I mean, he almost defeated the Intercontinental Champion last week. Maybe he can knock off the WWE Champion this week. Mark Andrews, top rope. Aleister catches him midair. Aleister Black catches a midair running sit-out power bomb. Aleister Black drops him down, and now Aleister telling Mark Andrews to get up to his feet. I don't know what Aleister Black has in mind here. And yes, he does. Delivers the Black Mass. Black Mass. Count to 100. It's over. Valiant effort from Mark Andrews once again. But in the end, the WWE Champion comes out as the victor. And there you go. The referee handing off the WWE Champion as Aleister Black just celebrating in the ring. But wait a minute. That's Seth Rollins. Look out, Aleister. Oh, come on. Seth Rollins can't even leave Aleister to soak in a victory as Seth Rollins picks up the WWE Championship. Aleister Black's getting up to his feet and just go! Clocks him across the head with the WWE Championship. What in the hell? There's AJ Styles backstage. Mark Andrews trying not to light the fire even more that AJ Styles was trying to pick. Seems like AJ Styles is trying to give Mark Andrews a little taste of what it means to be in the WWE. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be moving on to some more action as Noam Dar is going to be taking on the Judas, the Alpha, Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho, we saw him last week, challenge Tommaso Ciampa for the Intercontinental Championship at Armageddon. We've yet to have an answer as to what Tommaso Ciampa has said, but, you know, Tommaso's got to be He's got to be using that championship. He's got to be finding a challenger anyway. So Chris Jericho throwing his name in the hat, especially, you know, with such a high caliber that Chris Jericho delivers at. Tommaso Ciampa, he's got one hell of a offer, but for right now, Chris Jericho, he's just gonna have to lay low and just kind of wait for Tommaso to answer, if he does any. Well, Chris Jericho is going to be taking on Noam Dar. Noam Dar, the last time we saw him in action was at Survivor Series during the 8-man elimination match between the Miz Network, Dolph Ziggler, Mustafa Ali, himself, and Tyler Bate. And during that match, Noam Dar was eliminated, but then due to Dolph Ziggler turning on Mustafa Ali, his team came out as well, I wouldn't say that they were the best team ever, but they did eliminate a good majority of the Miz Network before Dolph Ziggler was able to disqualify himself and pretty much take out Mustafa Ali in the process. We have yet to find where Mustafa Ali is. Mustafa still recovering from his injuries from Survivor Series, which have been undisclosed. But for right now, Chris Jericho going to be taking on one of the hottest commodities in professional wrestling, Noam Dar. And Chris Jericho, as they both circle up here, I just want to remind you all that tune in as a ECW. Oh, look at this now, Noam Dar. Look at this, rolling him up. Shoulders are down. But no. I was going to say, make sure you tune in to ECW on the next time it goes on air, as we will be delivering the ECW Gauntlet Championship. The ECW Championship Contender Gauntlet. Apollo Crews yet to find his challenger for the ECW World Championship at Guilty as Charged, which will also be in 2 weeks' time, one day before Armageddon. So both you'll see a Raw pay-per-view and an ECW pay-per-view. And right now, Chris Jericho just throwing Noam Dar into the corner, but Noam Dar comes back even further. And now Chris Jericho, look at this, he's going to take advantage of the situation and just drops Noam Dar for a jackknife powerbomb. You know, Chris Jericho, he's been, ever since we saw him leave, abandoned Cassius Ohno. And look at this now, Noam Dar powered up and just throws him away with a Hurricanrana. Ever since we saw him abandon Cassius Ohno and go to Japan for a little bit to challenge men such as Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kenny Omega, just a lot of men that are known in the professional wrestling world. Chris Jericho found out about this brand split, and he wanted to come back. He wanted to give himself a second run, idolizing that new move that we saw him use against Tony Nese a couple of weeks ago. He calls it the Judas effect. I mean, it's definitely effective. And nonetheless, Chris Jericho, he's been using that move on house shows, been, you know, trying to get himself out of it. But, you know, Noam Dar, I don't know if it's just Chris Jericho or what, but it seems as if Chris Jericho has this new attitude where he is more elite. Like, he knows himself a lot more than what he used to when he was the Raw Tag Team Champion. When they defeated Hawkins and Ryder a couple of months ago, Chris Jericho and Cassius Ohno did, you know, they were on top of the world. They were the tag team champions. But Chris Jericho, he was offered another opportunity, and he took that opportunity. And a couple months later, he came back. And now he's just, delivering high caliber matches. Delivered an amazing match against Tony Nese 2 weeks ago. And, you know, if we can get an answer from Tommaso Ciampa sometime soon, possibly we could see another great match take place between those two, as Noam Dar using another jackknife powerbomb, powering Chris Jericho down. But Noam Dar Noam Dar looks like he's gonna go for it again. But Chris Jericho, look at this, powering himself up. Delivering those right hands. And Chris Jericho, look at this, around the world, drops him with a neck breaker. And now Noam Dar trying to recuperate, trying to get himself back into this match. As now Noam Dar just gets clocked with a right hand and spiked onto the apron with a DDT. Chris Jericho, we all know all the accolades that he's proclaimed in WWE as he goes off for a lion salt. The first ever undisputed world champion, shoulders are down. Is Chris Jericho going to put away Noam Dar? But no. Triple Crown champion, you know, Chris Jericho's pretty much done it all in that ring. He's made himself, you know, he's got a lot more accomplishments than most have. Noam Dar, he has yet to secure any kind of championship gold here on Monday Night Raw. I mean, Noam Dar, he's been given opportunities. I think he challenged Tommaso Ciampa all the way back at No Mercy for the Intercontinental Championship. And he was in a losing effort, but, you know, Noam Dar, you don't want to underestimate Noam Dar, especially the fact that most of these men have, you know, great professional wrestling backgrounds, able to give their opponents even more of an opportunity than they can, as Noam Dar dropping Chris Jericho with a DDT. And Noam Dar, he has yet to hear from Mustafa Ali. We've not really seen him that much, but Chris Jericho delivering the Judas effect out of nowhere. And now Chris Jericho into the pinfall. Chris Jericho picks up the win. Like I said, the Judas effect can come out of nowhere. The Judas effect can be proclaimed. I mean, Chris Jericho, he's just been showing that elbow is a lot more than just an elbow. But now Chris Jericho celebrating in the middle of the ring. And there's Tommaso Ciampa. And wait a minute, he's wearing a Jericho shirt. I think I know what this means. I think Tommaso Ciampa is accepting the challenge. Well, there you hear it from Shinsuke Nakamura himself, giving us an explanation as to why he chose Matt Riddle for his opponent at Armageddon. And what can I say? That's going to be one hell of a match. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to some tag team action as Dolph Ziggler and The Miz are going to be teaming up against Andrade and an opponent of his choosing. If Dolph Ziggler and The Miz are able to knock off the team of Andrade and whoever the hell he picks, then Dolph Ziggler will challenge Andrade Cien Almas for the United Kingdom Championship at Armageddon. But also something to mention, ladies and gentlemen, the World Tag Team Champions Evolution, if you saw a couple of weeks ago, John Cena and the Usos led an attack on Evolution and Triple H, and now Triple H has made a proclamation that the Usos, they will be challenging Evolution at Armageddon for the World Tag Team Champions. But for right now, ladies and gentlemen, the A-lister, the head CEO of the Miz Network, his name is The Miz. And The Miz, he's been trying to lead all of his clients to victory. Tony Nese being one of them. He was let go of his contract. Chad Gable was traded to ECW. And, well, Sami Zayn was kicked out. Brian Kendrick was kicked out. Roderick Strong, he was sent to SmackDown. So, Dolph Ziggler, the sole company of the Miz Network. And I would say it's doing pretty well. I mean, the Miz already has Dolph Ziggler an opportunity for some championship gold. I mean, that's what Dolph's been claiming. He's been trying to get that ever since the series began. He was a former Raw Tag Team Champion with Drew McIntyre, and then after that he faced AJ Styles at Clash of Champions for the WWE Championship in a losing effort. And then he lost a fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Championship the night after SummerSlam. And ever since then, he hasn't been able to pick up a championship. He hasn't been able to get a championship opportunity. So the fact that The Miz was able to procure him a championship shot so fast, it's kind of alarming. But there you see the pride of Mexico, Andrade Cien Almas, with the United Kingdom Championship around his waist. Former champions Drew McIntyre and Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate have held that championship before, and Andrade, well, I can't say he's the longest reigning because Pete Dunne held that thing for nearly 2 years. But Andrade, when it comes down to it, Andrade is not going to let go of that title, especially if it means he's going to get even closer to that WWE Championship. But Andrade Cien Almas, well, Andrade's got a lot more to prove here tonight. He's going to have to, also, we still have no idea who his tag team partner is. There's got to be, he has to pick somebody who we can say is a valuable partner. Somebody who will actually be able to hold their own in the ring. But Andrade Cien Almas, Zelina Vega not at his side here tonight. Zelina making her way backstage, just kind of staying out of the way of this. Andrade wanted to handle this himself. But who is Andrade Cien Almas' tag team partner? Oh no. Yeah, I should have expected this one. The Swiss Cyborg, CESARO. CESARO making his return a couple of weeks ago in the first episode. Was able to knock off R-Truth. And after that, Oney Lorcan, pinned R-Truth to become the 24/7 champion. And that led to Oney Lorcan going after CESARO. And CESARO picking up the 24/7 championship. He's been clashing heads with Oney Lorcan for the past couple of weeks. But CESARO, he doesn't seem like he has that on his mind at the moment. it just seems like he has an opportunity, you know, to redeem himself. And I'm also being told by Headset that if CESARO is able to help Andrade pick up the win here tonight, he will challenge Andrade for the United Kingdom Championship. Oh! And oh! Yeah, so either way, we already have a challenger for the United Kingdom Championship. It could be CESARO, or it's got to be it will be Dolph Ziggler. And that's a pretty interesting dynamic. If CESARO can, you know, defeat these two opponents here tonight, he's going to have to face his tag team partner for the United Kingdom Championship. And now Andrade, look at this, around the world. Oh! Drops him with a neck breaker, as now Dolph Ziggler just looking Andrade in the eye, and now taking control, pulling Andrade into the corner. Oh! Face first goes Andrade, and there's a tag into the Miz. As you know, we also haven't seen the Miz quite a lot in the ring, rather. Last time we saw him in the ring, he was in the Survivor Series match that I mentioned earlier. But, you know, before that, he wasn't really fighting that much. He was just kind of doing a lot of managerial duties for the Miz Network. And now, now Andrade, look at this, coming back with those alternating forearms to the face. And now, into the corner, as now Miz is just, Miz is just gets stuck with a chop. And now Andrade, what in the, there's a disrespectful slap there to the A-lister. And now Andrade is just kind of, I was going to mention that he was just kind of laying waste to Miz by himself, but now he tags in the Swiss Cyborg. And CESARO now, he's going to be taking the opportunity as CESARO lifts up the Miz with all that strength and drops him for a Ricola bomb. CESARO and the Miz, they got some interesting history as well. Who can forget the time where they were in that fatal four-way match with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at Extreme Rules 2016. Possibly one of the best fatal four-way matches that we've ever seen. But now the Miz took advantage of that opportunity and drops the knees on the face of CESARO. And there's a tag in to Dolph Ziggler, as now CESARO and Dolph Ziggler are just going to give each other even more of an opportunity, as Dolph Ziggler powers CESARO up and drops him with a neck breaker. But now Dolph Ziggler is just giving CESARO all that he's got. But CESARO rolls Dolph Ziggler over his shoulder, and now, grabbed him by the ears, but he just moved him right out of the way. And a super kick to the gut. And that knocks CESARO right off of his rocker. But CESARO, comes in with a right hand and delivers another. And now they're tied up once again. But Dolph Ziggler comes back even further. Irish whip to the outside. CESARO catches himself. And CESARO comes in, delivers the enziguri. And now CESARO talking trash to Dolph Ziggler. But Miz just pulling CESARO off of the apron. Good in-ring awareness there by the Miz, as CESARO was distracted. And now Miz is just staring at CESARO, waiting for him to get up. And Dolph Ziggler also just waiting for CESARO to get into this match. As now, I think there was a tag made. The Miz now in the middle of the ring, comes in with a running knee, dropping CESARO right off of his game. But now CESARO, wait a minute, Miz tried to go for looked like a swinging neck breaker, but CESARO, he stops him right in his tracks. CESARO lifting the Miz up. Look at the strength of the Swiss Cyborg. CESARO drops him. CESARO never ceases to amaze with his unique strength and mobility. And now CESARO tossing the Miz into the corner and a beautiful uppercut. Now CESARO is just looking the Miz in the eye as Miz powers away with a punch to the gut and another punch with a right. And now Miz delivers one. CESARO falls to his knee, but CESARO comes back even further with a punch to the gut. And now CESARO, right into the corner. Right into the corner with that Irish whip. But now, CESARO delivers an uppercut. And right into his own corner, as now he tags in Andrade, the legal man. What in the hell does he have in mind here? Look at this! CESARO delivering a swing. Man, we saw that before when CESARO teamed with Tyson Kidd, but using that to his advantage, Andrade gets into the pinfall. But the Miz is able to kick out, unique moves, unique tag team move there from CESARO and Andrade. Oh, both of these men seem like they're on the same level, but it's got to be interesting. They got to be, if they're able to win this match, they're gonna have to be facing each other at Armageddon. So even though they'll be on opposite sides, you know, they definitely have a lot of respect for each other. As Miz just clotheslines Andrade out of the ring. And now the Miz, look at this, tags in Dolph Ziggler. Constant tags from Miz and Dolph, making sure that none of them are getting winded, none of them are getting blown up. But now Dolph Ziggler throwing, throwing caution to the wind, just throws Andrade into the stairs. As now, yes, there you go, the referee still continuing the count. As Dolph Ziggler, look at this, Andrade, he's just, right into the corner, or right into the stairs rather, as Andrade is just looking at him right in the face. As now Dolph Ziggler, look at this, just getting himself back into the ring. And Andrade, look at this, he's trying to scramble for that tag. CESARO's begging for that tag, but Dolph Ziggler is just watching Andrade. And wait a minute, wait, what? Is he good? Oh no, I was gonna say, is Dolph Ziggler just gonna let Andrade get the tag? But no, it looked like Dolph Ziggler was just playing possum. He was just giving him false hope. And now Dolph Ziggler, look at this, knocking the legs out from Andrade, but Andrade gets right back up to his feet and delivers. But no, Dolph comes back even harder with a right hand. And now Dolph comes back with a drop kick. And now Andrade to the outside. But now Dolph, he's going to follow pursuit. You know, this is just a normal tag team match. They can be counted out, disqualified, submission, tapped out, pinned. It doesn't matter. But Dolph Ziggler, Dolph Ziggler delivering right hands. And delivers another. But now Dolph Ziggler just wants to give as much as he can. Dolph Ziggler kick to the gut and drops him with a famouser. Beautifully done. Famouser. Shoulders are down. But CESARO breaks up the pin. CESARO, great in-ring awareness. Didn't even get the 2 before the count was stopped. And Miz recuperating, getting back to his corner. And there's the tag into the Miz. As now Andrade is just being at the will of the Miz and Dolph Ziggler. As Miz, Miz with a kick to the gut. Miz has Andrade right where he wants him. Swing back right into a DDT. Miz and Dolph Ziggler, you know, they used to be former rivals. Who can forget their classics in 2016 at No Mercy. But now, look at this, Andrade just delivering those right hands and backing Miz up into his own corner. As now Andrade, look at this, delivering those alternating forearms. But wait a minute now, Dolph Ziggler just delivers a right hand. And look at this, the referee's distracted. Dolph Ziggler just being talked to by the referee. But, what the hell? Wait, that's CESARO. Oni Lorcan. What in the hell is he doing out here? And Oni Lorcan's attacking CESARO. The referee doesn't see. Half and half suplex delivered to CESARO. Oni Lorcan's going to get the hell out of here. And now the Miz is going to take control as Miz rolling up Andrade. Look at this. Crucifix. Shoulders are down. And the Miz picks up the win. Oh, hell. Damn it. If it wasn't for Oni Lorcan's interference, Andrade and CESARO had this match won. But now it is set in stone. Dolph Ziggler will challenge Andrade Cien Almas for the United Kingdom Championship at Armageddon. And CESARO still on the outside, still recuperating from that half and half he just took. And ladies and gentlemen, this happened last week, or rather 2 weeks ago. This was what led to possibly some of the most controversial decisions. I mean, Samoa Joe and Pete Dunne, they were taken down by the Usos just in a savage attack by the Usos. And then that led to John Cena attacking Triple H, and then Drew McIntyre pretty much following suit. But ladies and gentlemen, we're already moving on to our main event. We didn't even get to... All these ladies already came out here as soon as the ring... Pretty much as soon as the ring evacuated, all 4 of the women already came out. But now, Sarah Logan and Mickie James in the middle of the ring delivers with a Pele kick. Rhea Ripley and Lacey Evans, they're on the outside. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a... This is a simple fatal 4-way match. First woman to get the pinfall or submission, they will be moving to Armageddon, and they will be facing They will be facing Shayna Baszler for the Raw Women's Championship. And now, oh, Mickie James delivering a flapjack. Oh, and Rhea Ripley with a backcracker. And now Lacey Evans is taking advantage of the situation. As look at this, Lacey, oh, no, Sarah Logan comes back. And wait a minute, Sarah Logan, oh, this is just a clusterfuck, ain't it? But now Mickie James is just coming back even further. As now Sarah Logan looking Mickie James right in the face. Sarah, look at this, powering her. Drops her for a butterfly suplex. Shoulders are down, but no. Remember, first fall to a finish. Winner goes to Armageddon. And now Sarah Logan, it looks like she's going to deliver another. And now Rhea Ripley looking under that ring. But, oh, but wait, Rhea Ripley's going to get back into the ring. Oh, well, I would say most of these women making their, I guess you could say their return, rather. Because most of these women, they were in the Mae Young Classic. Mickie James making her return after an injury caused by Shayna Baszler. You can just hear the intensity in her voice. But at No Mercy, Shayna Baszler pretty much crippled Mickie James, and she was out for a couple of months. Then Rhea Ripley and Lacey Evans, they were a part of the, Mae Young Classic to determine the new women's champion. And now Sarah Logan, look at this, into the pinfall, but no, Rhea Ripley able to get the kick out. And then Sarah Logan, she was a part of the Riot Squad, but Liv Morgan, she's been transferred to ECW. Ruby Riott, we have yet to find. Ruby Riott still injured from her injuries back at No Mercy as well, which caused the Mae Young Classic. So, Sarah Logan, she's, got a great opportunity. She could, make some redemption for her old friend Ruby Riott. But now Lacey Evans, she's taking control. Oh, Rhea Ripley rolls out of it. Oh, and a drop toe hold. Lacey Evans goes face first. And wait a minute, what in the hell does Rhea Ripley have in mind? Oh! Poor Buster into a GTS. Knee just goes right across the face of the lady of WWE. And now Mickie James, delivering that right hand. As, wait a minute, Rhea Ripley powers her up and just face first goes Mickie James. And now Rhea Ripley just scratching, or Sarah Logan rather, scratching at the back of Rhea Ripley. And now in the middle of the ring, Sarah Logan taking control of the, former Divas champion, former women's champion, and man, Lacey Evans just whipping Sarah Logan away. And now Mickie James just looking at her. Mickie James now taking advantage of Lacey Evans. Look at this, kill switch, and into a bulldog delivered by Mickie James. And now all four women are in the ring. Oh, wait a minute, Rhea Ripley, look at this, powering Mickie James up. Face first goes Mickie. And now Lacey Evans tossing Sarah Logan out of the ring. And Lacey Evans is going to go right after Sarah. But Mickie James, rather, she's going to be attacking Rhea Ripley in the middle of the ring. Both of these women, or all four of these women, rather. Oh, Mickie James going for a bulldog. But, Rhea Ripley counters, tossing Mickie James right off of her. And now Rhea taking all of the control that she can. Sarah Logan just tossing Lacey Evans away. As now, what in the hell does Rhea Ripley have in mind? As look at this now, Rhea Ripley just powering her up for a stalling suplex. But look at this, Sarah Logan, oh my god! I think she tried to give a senton to Mickie James as she was perched on Rhea Ripley's shoulder. Well, that just came out even harder for both of them. Sarah Logan's just putting her whole body on the line if it means getting an opportunity for the Raw Women's Championship, as Rhea Ripley powers her over with a Northern Lights suplex. And now Rhea comes in with a roundhouse kick. Lacey Evans throws her off of the ropes. And a drop toe hold. Face first goes Rhea. And now Lacey Evans just prematurely celebrating. But I don't think she notices Mickie James. Mickie James, German suplex. Lacey Evans lands right on her shoulder. And Mickie James just giving her all that she got as she delivers the Mick kick. And Rhea Ripley quickly breaks up that. Quickly breaks up the pinfall, drops her for a cutter, shoulders are down. Rhea Ripley could have it, no. Well, you hear the crowd chanting RKO. And now, as you can see, Mickie James, looks like she's gonna go for the Mickie DT. Sarah Logan, she's got a kendo stick in hand. As wait a minute now, Mickie James, wait a minute, Lacey Evans throwing her away. But But Rhea Ripley was able to get the kick out either way. But Lacey Evans just taking control of Sarah Logan. And now Sarah, oh wait a minute, she picks up that kendo stick. But Lacey Evans stopped her. And now Sarah just comes back even further. As look at this now, going for a fireman's carry. Oh, but no, Lacey Evans, oh, delivering a swinging neck breaker and just powers her into a splash. But wait a minute, Mickie James kips right up. Rhea Ripley, kendo stick in hand, cracks it across the head. Oh, and comes back even further. Lacey Evans and Mickie James are just feeling the forefront of all of this madness that Rhea Ripley is delivering. And oh, Rhea Ripley comes in even harder. As wait a minute, oh, Lacey Evans, she's taking control. She's got Rhea Ripley by the hair. As oh, just tosses her to the outside like she was nothing. And now Lacey Evans just taunting to the crowd. But I think she should probably pay attention. As look at this now, Sarah Logan, look at this, delivering beautiful strikes. And look at this, comes in with a beautiful knee strike. Shoulders are down. Wait a minute. 1, 2. No, Lacey Evans able to get the kick out. I thought that may have been, that would have put away Lacey Evans there. But all 4 of these women are not gonna, they're not gonna give up that quickly. I mean, they have an opportunity of a lifetime. They could be the next Raw Women's Champion if they're able to knock off all 4 of their opponents. But wait a minute now, Rhea Ripley comes in with a kendo stick of her own. Oh man. No disqualifications, ladies and gentlemen. As now Rhea Ripley picking her target. Mickie James down on the outside. Sarah Logan still recovering from that kendo stick shot. As wait a minute now, Lacey Evans, oh, Rhea moves away. And now Rhea, oh, powered her up with a gourd buster, just delivering the knee to the face of Lacey Evans. And now Sarah, I don't think she notices, but oh, what in the hell is this? Looked like she tried to go for a Hurricane Rana, got caught up in the tree of woe position, quickly got back to her senses, tried to come back with her drop kick, but Rhea Ripley, that in-ring awareness is definitely showing, drops her for an RKO. And now Mickie James, look at this, gets powered right up, but Mickie James is coming back. Mickie James is coming back. And Lacey, oh, trying to fire away with a right hand, but Rhea Ripley comes back even harder with an even larger drop kick. And Rhea drops her on her head for a dragon suplex. And now Rhea Ripley, look at this, going to the second rope. Going to the second rope, Sarah Logan, she's in the drop zone. I don't know what she's got in mind. Drops her for a missile drop kick. And now Rhea Ripley and Lacey Evans in the middle of the ring. They're the only ones standing. Mickie James and Sarah Logan are trying to recover on the outside. But Rhea Ripley just looking at her right in the face. But Lacey, oh wait a minute, tried to go for the legs, trying to take down the bigger opponent. But Rhea just, oh man, just wrenching it in. And Rhea Ripley now, oh wait, Lacey Evans comes back attacking the legs. Rhea moves out of the way, and Mickie James comes back. But wait a minute, wait a minute, Dude Buster! Lacey Evans delivers the Dude Buster. But now, oh, Rhea Ripley just breaks up the pinfall, not going to get her away there. But look at this, goes right back into another pinfall. But Rhea Ripley breaks it up. And now Rhea just, oh, clocking Lacey Evans with a huge right hand, with a huge clothesline. And now Sarah, I don't know what she's got in mind here, just looking Lacey Evans in the eye. But, oh, wait a minute now, Rhea, oh, Sarah Logan delivering those right hands. As now Sarah throws her right into the corner. And now Rhea's just looking Mickie James in the eyes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Sarah Logan, she's got something planned here. As she goes, split-legged moonsault. That may have been it. But wait a minute. Rhea Ripley comes back even further. As Rhea, look at this. Rhea Ripley powers her up into a suplex. But Sarah Logan lands on her feet. And now Sarah Logan pushes her to the outside. But Rhea Ripley caught herself on the ropes. Oh, and there's a huge big boot. But wait a minute. I don't think Sarah Logan notices. Rhea Ripley comes back trying to go for a dragon suplex. But Sarah Logan comes back with a jawbreaker. Just powering out of whatever the hell Rhea Ripley has in mind. Fisherman suplex delivered by Sarah Logan. And Sarah Logan picks up that kendo stick, waiting for Mickie James to come in to just crack her across the skull. And now Sarah Logan Look at this, just looking down at her opponent. She doesn't know who she wants to take care of first. Well, it looks like she's going to take care of Mickie James. And now Sarah, look at that, clothesline to the outside. But Mickie James she just landed right on her feet. And now you can see both of these women are going in. Mickie James tried to go for the Mick kick. Sarah Logan just drops her head down, clocks her away with a clothesline. And look at this now, Lacey Evans. Look at this, dude buster. But now look at this, Sarah Logan coming in with a huge knee. But wait a minute now, shoulders are down. Could have it here, but Sarah Logan breaks up the pinfall against Lacey Evans. And now, look at this, Mickie James. Oh, just getting those left hands of Sarah Logan. And oh, stomp for good measure. But now Lacey Evans, she's pissed off. She's feeling disrespected. But wait a minute now. Sarah Logan stopped herself, but Lacey Evans is coming in. Oh, huge right elbow. Huge knockout elbow delivered from Sarah Logan. And wait a minute, Rhea Ripley, Riptide! The Riptide! Shoulders are down. The referee in the position. Can he get it? Yes! Rhea Ripley picks up the win. Rhea Ripley is moving to Armageddon to take on Shayna Baszler for the Raw Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed Monday Night Raw. We will see you next time.